Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? I'm on my way to work right now, driving up the I-90, and I just wanted to check in with y'all. It's been a long time since I went live, or, even just sat down and chatted. But I just want to give y'all all an update, tell y'all how I've been doing in life. You know, we going into the summer of 2024, and be honest, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling very optimistic. I've been hustling. I've been in my bag this year. I'm trying to get back on with my social media grind and trying to get back into the music and things and stuff. You know, I kind of been dragging my feet with the music the past, honestly, 4 years with the music, just because I've been more focused on my family, which that is going great, and that's most important to me, so I don't care. You know, as y'all know, I had my third child last year, my son Kobe Singletary. I got 3 boys. My oldest boy, Zay, he's going into baseball now. He's playing baseball for the little leaguers in Buffalo, the Pirates, the Buffalo Pirates. So I will be getting on my Pirates gear soon. But yeah, so wanted to give y'all this update with me. So what I've been up to, pretty much, I've been getting this money, man. And as you all know, I'm a New York State corrections officer. Been working a lot of overtime, and I've been stashing the money away. You know, I ain't been just blowing it all. I've been putting some in my 401k, and I've been putting a lot of it in my 401k, and then putting a lot of it in my Roth IRA as well. So yeah, that's money I'm trying to stack till I retire. And you know, I always talk to y'all about investments. You know what I'm saying? Invest in the S&P 500. This is not investment advice, by the way. This is just telling you what I do. I invest in the S&P 500 because it gives me back 8 to 12% a year. And I know that over a span of 30 years, if I invest at least somewhere around 200 to 400 a month, that will make me a millionaire 30 years from now, based off of compound interest. If you don't believe me, check the online compound interest calculator, put those numbers and put in $200 a month at 10% interest. You will make a lot of money, bottom line, and you will be a millionaire somewhere between 25 to 30 years from then. But that being said, while I'm on the road to being a millionaire and all, of course, like I said, I'm raising my family. I got 3 boys. I told y'all about the oldest and the youngest, and then I got my middle son Elias as well. And he is a party. He's a riot. That's my wild one. Me and my wife have been raising them. I just want to give a shout out to my wife too. Mother's Day just passed. It's May 15th. So I want to give a shout out to my wife because she's been holding it down while I go back and forth from work. So my wife Octavia, shout out to you. You are a great mother. You're the best. You hold it down. She hold down the fort when, you know, I'll be in and out, because my work is a distance from my home. I'll just keep it like that. As corrections officer, one of the things that's understood is when you take this job, you got to work away from home for a while. You know, it's a process getting back home. Sometimes it's 5 years, sometimes it's 10 years. I just hit my 4-year mark and I'm still not home yet. I'm still like 2 hours away from home. So, but I actually love the jail where I'm at. And I know that might sound controversial because people are like, how could you love jail? You know, that's what held the black community back because of mass incarceration. And trust me, I'm somebody that studied the criminal justice system in America. And I do believe we have a system of mass incarceration. However, in New York State, these people are wild, and a lot of them need to be in jail. These are the type of people that will run up on you with a Glock with a switch on it and shoot your whole entire family because y'all in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or they will rob you and put that Glock with a switch on it to your head top and take everything you got. And these are the guys I deal with every day. So while I do believe the incarceration system in America needs a large overhaul and needs reform, we need prison reform, I do believe that. I also believe that New York State might be going the wrong way about their reform. The Hall Act has been horrendous. I myself got assaulted 3 different times this year by incarcerated individuals. I got punched in the face twice and punched in the chest once by 3 different people on 3 different occasions, 3 different inmates. So, I held it down. They call my prison Gladiator School. I'm not going to disclose which prison it is, but just know you hit me in my face, you about to get everything you asked for. But yeah, the HALT thing has empowered inmates to do so, to assault us, because there's no longer repercussions for it. And that's just a recipe for a disaster. You got people that don't obey laws in society, and now you're making those laws have less weight to them. Even in prison, the laws and rules are like, why would they be taken seriously if they have no repercussions if you don't follow them? That's pretty much what's going on. But I'm not saying that to shoot shots at my job, because Lord knows I do like my job. I love being a corrections officer. That's just my 2 cents. But I'm not gonna keep talking about my job, because I ain't trying to get in trouble with them folks. So yeah, we'll leave that be. But all in all, like I said, I love my job. It's rough sometimes, but it's good money. And by the way, if anybody looking for a job in New York State and you can handle being in a prison, they are hiring. They are looking for, we need bodies, we need manpower and woman power. So if you are looking for a job, I definitely recommend corrections if you can handle it. It's not for everybody, but it might be for somebody. And we are hiring. We are looking for applicants. So that's my little recruitment piece. But that's what I've been up to. Work a lot of overtime, and I love it, because the money just be coming in. I'm not trying to flex, I'm just keeping it real. That's the way it is, man. I work a lot of hours, make a lot of money for my family, and then, as crazy as it works, I also get a lot of time off. So it's like I will work hard for like 3-4 days in a row, then I get 3-4 days off. So I like that trade-off. Some people like to do their 2 days and then be off for 4 days, and then come back 2 days and be off for 4 days. And me, I like to mix it up, because I want my time off, but I also want to make money. So that's how I do that. But so that's pretty much what's been going on with me for really the better part of the past 3 years, ever since we kind of got out of COVID. I was on the COVID mission with the National Guard. Then my time ended with the National Guard in May 2021. And then ever since May 2021, now it's May 2024. Wow, it's actually 3 years to be exact. So the past 3 years, yeah, I've been working corrections back and forth across New York State, and just making this money for my family and coming home with my family. So that's what I've been up to. One of the main reasons why I stopped posting as much was because, first kind of started with the death of my uncle Gerald. I was very close with him, and I believe I got a short on my YouTube page that kind of gives, tribute to him and just honoring his life and what he meant to me. But my uncle was almost like a second dad to me. No knock on my actual father, Verdell Singletary III, because he was a great dad. I'm not knocking him at all. My uncle was like a second dad, or like a big brother I never had. He was a best friend. He was just a great uncle. Anybody that got a good uncle can understand what I'm talking about. He was the best friend. Where your parents, they kind of can be tough on you and discipline you, when you need it and deserve it at a younger age. Your uncle is always the cool one that you could kind of talk to when you kind of going through things in life. Well, that's what my Uncle Gerald was to me. And as fate would have it, in the past 2 years leading up to his death, which we had no idea of, we did not see coming, but he actually had heart issues that he didn't share with us. We found out after the fact. Me and him became best friends in the past 2 years, and we both had a shared love for 2A, the Second Amendment, and guns and stuff. And so we would go to the range all the time and shoot. And yeah, that was just something that we loved to do. We loved to talk about guns, hang out, We love to talk about Jesus and the Bible. We love to talk about politics. We both were conservatives, and that's what I still am, and that's something I also want to talk about just a little bit. But me and my uncle, that was something we shared and we bonded over, was our love for God and country and guns. And so yeah, I'm gonna miss him dearly. And I was kind of finding my groove in the content space, doing a lot of TikToks, and I would do podcasts here and there, but I was getting kind of more sturdy with my consistency. And then when he passed away, that knocked the wind out of me. He passed away back in October last year, 2023. Right before Halloween. It was October 29th, and he transitioned and went up to heaven and got his wings, and that hit me like a bag of bricks, man. It knocked the wind out of me. I didn't want to do nothing, man. I didn't want to post nothing. I didn't want to sing no more. I remember a week before he died, I posted my last singing TikTok video or whatever, and I just got really uninspired, and I had to find that hunger again. But I tell you what, rest in peace to my Uncle Dro. But if anything inspired me, it was that rap beat by Drake and Kendrick, and then also the Cat Williams video, the Cat Williams interview with Shannon Sharp. Like, those things. This year has just been a great year for content creators in general and artists, and everything's just on 10 this year. I don't know what it is. It's something in the water, something in the air, but 2024, everything is on 10, and I'm enjoying watching it, and I'm enjoying just being part of this culture. Like, everything is lit this year. Everything is up. But I'm also still in hustle mode, like I said. So those are my goals, is to continue to make this money, get this house for my family. I'm working on getting my first house, and just being a good father and provider. Yeah, and I definitely want to get my content back going. And I'm also still working, trying to get on Buffalo Police, trying to get that runtime down. Something else that happened was yesterday was the 2-year anniversary of the top shooting of the 10 people that were murdered by the racists that came all the way to Buffalo. We're not going to say his name, but white supremacists came to Buffalo and shot up the Tops grocery store in the middle of the hood, murdered 10 black people in cold blood, and also wounded 3 others. So yesterday was the 2nd-year anniversary of that. I can't believe it's already been 2 years, but pretty much it was a very touching ceremony they had. They had the memorial that they just built, and it was deep, man. It was a deep emotional day. And I actually got to speak to the commissioner of police. He was the commissioner back then. He's still the commissioner now. And I told him, I said, I'm working on that runtime. And he knew what that meant, But I got to keep grinding, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't pat myself on the back. It's still work to be put in. But yeah, that's one of the goals I got for myself. I want to be Buffalo Police. I want to be one of Buffalo's finest, So that's a goal for myself that I have. But I got my work cut out ahead of me. So I got to make that happen. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with me. That's my goals for 2024, getting this weight off and keep on working at it, stashing that money away, and getting back on my content grind. I do want to talk guns and talk politics, but look like I got to put my phone on the charger, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. But that's all for me. Y'all have a good day. God bless, and I hope y'all all reach all y'all goals this summer. Let's all have a great summer. Let's stay safe, stay alert, stay tactical, and do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this bag this summer. 2024, let's get it. Peace.